Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Here's Pedro. Pedro plays guitar, like always. And I started to record this video before. It was meant to be like a how to set up your guitar. I think you already seen the title. Because I got myself this new bad boy here. You can see the neck, basically, because of the blurring. I recorded the video, I made it like alright. I showed step by step of how you set up your guitar. And I love the audio, so the video was useless. But now I'm gonna do the same video with his younger brother. Is a Squire Mini, really comfy. I bought it and never set it up. It feels comfy and it feels nice, but well, the idea of the video is to show how you set up your guitar. So let's show it. So let's say that you bought this guitar secondhand. And you don't know if it like set up properly. You feel like this kind of strange, the action and everything. The intonation is not good. So we're gonna pass through all of those items. So first things first, let's tune your guitar the first time. You may not seem very important, but like tuning your guitar before setting up is really important because you will know that the strings are gonna make the right pressure on the bridge and on the neck and everything. So it's perfect to set it up. The perfect starting is turn it up. Okay, so the first thing I would do is regulate the bridge for me, but this is a fixed bridge, so I don't think it's gonna be needed in this guitar. But like, just make sure that in a guitar with the floating bridge, if it's you want like a float to the front, the back, you see this in parallel with the body and the height that you choose. Or if you prefer like to fix the bridge back, you need to put like a little more pressure on the springs. And make sure that the bridge is touching the body. Okay, after that, I'm gonna take this blur out. I hope you guys don't mind the kitchen in my back. I live like a really small studio right now, so I don't have like a lot of space to record. And this is the area with the best illumination of the house. Then we're gonna see like the neck, if it is twisted or not. We're gonna hold like in the first fret and the last fret, and let's see if around the 50th fret you got like some bouncing space. You need to have like just a small bit of space, and it'd be like this. You need to see that there is some space, but not many. The same thing with the low string. If we got too much space, you need to adjust your truss rod. You're gonna put the key here and turn it up. Okay. If we got like a too low space, if the guitar string is touching the fret, you're gonna do the opposite. You're gonna put the key here and go down, right? With this, we got the truss rod regulated. Here's just fine, so I won't need it. Then we're gonna regulate the action, and it depends a lot on how you like to play your guitar. For me, the perfect action is the lowest possible without giving fret buzz. Usually in the region of the 11th to the 50th fret, we got some buzz. For me, this guitar is like just fine. Don't forget to give some bends to make sure that the fret's not the next one. Sometimes you don't get the fret buzz when you got like you just touch the guitar, but like when you got some bends, you start to notice. So it's really important you do some bends and like just go over the neck of the guitar. If you got like the fret up and even though the strings are high and you're still feeling some fret buzz, it might be because your frets needs some adjustment. So you're gonna need some fret job on your guitar. This is not good to do at home. It's a really delicate job. So if you still got this, take the professional. That's the best advice that I can give you. But well, I got a rule like this to get the measurements for my frets, but usually I tend to not use my rule. I tend to just regulate the action by the way that I like to play. But here in this Harley Bento rule, we got some measurements that I think like it's cool to follow. To electric guitar, they ask should be the 60th string, the low E, between 1.5 and 2 millimeters, and the down E string between 1 and 1.5. So I think like good parameters. Okay, another parameter that depends on your preferences is the pickup's height. For me, I like to set up the height, listening to the sound of the pickups, having a similar output in all the pickups, to make sure that like when I use the mix position is not one higher than the other. And you can leave like closer to the point that the magnetism interfere on the strings or the strings are touching the poles. But it's usually to be plugged for the setup. At least this is how I like to do. Remembering that I'm no professional, I'm just like got years of experience in playing guitar, but not setting them up. The last setup that I like to make is on the intonation, the strings. And this is like a really important one, because from this and then you're gonna make sure that all the frets are gonna be in tune when you play the guitar. For these, I'm gonna put like my screen here and show how I set up while I show the guitar. Okay, for the intonation, it is really good for yourself to have like a tuner that you plug your guitar, not like this head tuners here, like this one. So for this, I'm straightening my screen with the Amplitude on. Amplitude is the software that I use to record my guitar track. And I think like they got really good tools, and the tuner is one of them. So for the intonation, there's no secret. The sound of the 12th string needs to be in the middle of the scale height. Okay? So you need to turn up your string open. And tune it up on the 12th string too. And the intonation needs to be exactly the same. If it's not how you sing, you need to adjust this screw down here, this one with the spring here. And if the intonation is given like a little bit up, you need to tie the screw to take the string a little bit to the front, so you can match the tuning. If it's not, you're gonna do the opposite job. Doing this the first time, you repeat the process. You need to do this like several times. Almost there, almost there. Let's first launch. Yeah, and then you repeat the process for all the strings. Like I said, for the string that is lower than it should be, you need to loosen a little bit. And this is the process of how I tune up my guitar. If you do anything different or you would like it to do it in another way, let me know in the comments and everything. I think now my camera twists. I'm just noticing this now. Sorry guys. And this is the process that I use for like setting up my guitars once that I bought it. Have it in mind that it's like just like an amateur setup. Professional setups are really more complex and more accurate than this. But for this, like the guitar is comfortable enough for me and is ready to play. If you know any other process that you would like to add to this list, I would like to let you leave this in comments here below. If you know any other process that you would like to add to this, leave in the comments below. I would love to read it and help the other people that are here in the comments. Yep. And with all of this, your guitar must be ready to play.